It's the 30th anniversary celebration of the Shirk Center and the first Saturday home doubleheader of 2025. The second-ranked Illinois Wesleyan Titans take on the 6-7 North Central Cardinals. I'm Matt Sossler alongside CCIW champion and NACC Coach of the Year, Brittany Carper. Brittany, the Titans are coming off one of their most dominant victories this year, a 75-38 win on Wednesday against Augustana. What's it going to take to ride that into today?
I think just keeping up with their defensive effort, the other night right from the jump, they were all over them, and really never let Augustana ever get any kind of rhythm. So I would expect the same kind of intensity from the tip today.
Assistant Coach Brian Ayersman is on his way up. He'll join us in just a moment, but looking at this North Central squad, they are in a bit of a Central Illinois trip. They got upset by Milliken, just 3 wins on the season for the Big Blue, and they go back to Naperville, make some corrections, and then they get thrown the second-ranked team in the country.
Yeah, that's a tough test for them. They're going to have to be really, really good today. I think, they're going to have to find some ways to score some easy baskets, and just really maintain the flow of the game. I thought they were a little out of it against Milliken.
We're now joined on the pregame show by Assistant Coach Brian Ayersman. And, Coach, start briefly on Wednesday, the game against Augustana, a dominant win for the Titans, and how do you ride that into today?
Yeah, I think our pressure was really getting to Augustana. They had some younger guards that hadn't seen maybe a press like that in their careers yet, so took advantage of that. We still didn't shoot the ball great from the outside, but I thought we rebounded pretty well and then cashed it on some turnovers, or scoring off turnovers. So
this is a North Central team that has played you tight over the last few years in at least one of the 2 games throughout the season. How has that played an impact in your preparation?
Yeah, I think that's something that we mentioned too. Like, it doesn't matter the opponent. We should always be wanting to play, at our best and at our peak. And I think North Central's done a good job of. So give them credit. Like, they played with us at least one game, like you said. They've handled our press pretty well. And they got some good players. So I think that's something that our players are aware of. But it doesn't really affect our overall preparation.
Biz Daly has been off to a great start this year. She's the focal point of the North Central operation on both sides of the court. What's your plan to stop her?
Yeah, she's a very improved player. She did actually a really nice job here as a freshman late in the season. You saw some glimpses of the offensive capability that she had. So again, she's leading the conference in scoring, so that's going to get anybody's attention. She's got some counter moves in the post. She's a back-to-the-basket player. Gets to the free throw line a ton, so we have to be really disciplined with her and just make everything tough.
Post defense has always been a point of emphasis with a group that arguably plays positionless basketball. You took care of Natalie Greases up at Carroll's in a similar philosophy. Obviously 2 different players, but considering the dominance down low, does that change how you approach things?
Yeah, I'm always thankful it's a full court game and not a half court game for us, because that's part of the issue is, like, if you're going to be shorter, you got to make it tough to get it in there. So ball pressure is always a big key defensively for us, to not allow easy passes. And then even when we're in the post, if we get caught behind, discourage that pass, get around, not make it look like just 10 fingers, 10 toes into the block.
Matt Sossler alongside Assistant Coach Brian Ayersman. Coach, outside of Biz Daly, you're a scout on the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think, again, they have some athletic players. Jocelyn Trotter, I know she was injured for part of the season. She was the conference freshman of the year last year. Just a really talented kid. They also have Megan McClure, who's been around forever, and she's had big games against us, it seems like, each time. So again, personnel-wise, really impressed with what they do. But again, it's really, same thing for us is going to be pushing that pace, forcing some turnovers, and getting that first rebound.
Your keys to a Shirk Saturday victory.
Oh, my bad. I think I just shared those with you. So I'll just repeat, hit the retweet button right here. But again, pushing the pace. We talked about how we have to make it difficult to get it into Daly in the post. So ball pressure is how you do that in the full court game. Taking good shots, and I think we're taking good shots overall. So not worrying about our percentage, but still taking that first shot with confidence.
Assistant Coach Brian Ayersman on the pregame show. Our players to watch coming up right after this, followed by Tip on IWSports.com.
Thank you.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care, from general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
Back in Bloomington for the 30th anniversary of the Shirk Center celebration, Matt Sossler alongside Brittany Carper, the second-ranked Titans about to get underway against North Central. And we heard Coach Ersman talk a lot about Biz Daly. Let's take a look at our players to watch. Starting off with the leading scorer in conference play. She put up double figures here at the Shirk Center on Senior Day last year and has just been off to a tear this season.
Yeah, averaging 18 points, 6 rebounds this year. Really efficient around the rim. 6-foot post player, going to make it hard for the Titans if she catches down there. Really good both hands. Nice finisher, gets herself to the free throw line as well.
How would you defend that?
I think they have to use their quickness. Coach Ersman touched on it. You got to be quick. Try not to let them see the passing lane, pressure the ball, so it's hard to make an entry pass. And then once you get there, you just got to wall up. And like you said, limit them to one shot.
And further going off of that point, you have a dominant post player like that. How important is denying her the ball, or do you let her get it up high and then let her go to work?
Yeah, I think it's a little of both depending on where she catches it. Post defense is such a tricky situation. You don't want to push out too high. It makes it easy for lob passes, but she's also not great at 15 feet. That's an area I think she would probably like to improve on. So if you're the Titans, you're really trying to push her away from the rim as much as you can.
We talked about post defense. Let's take a look at who is going to be critical in that regard. It's our player to watch for Illinois Wesleyan, Katie Knudsen. A dominant game last year against North Central at Gregory Arena. Not an easy place to play, and has been fantastic down low for the Titans.
Yeah, averaged 12.5 points and 4.5 rebounds against them last year. Shot 67% from the field, so she'll definitely be a key for them. But she's the one who can battle inside with Daly, and I think that's going to be an important matchup. Make sure she doesn't get in foul trouble, and again, limit them to one shot.
Turnovers were a huge issue for Augustana on Wednesday. This North Central team doesn't turn the ball quite over as much, only 14 and change per game. However, against the run and jump that the Titans provide, it can certainly force teams out of operation.
Definitely, and that'll be a point of emphasis. I think, again, like Coach Ersman said, they want to really get after him on the defensive end, and a way to eliminate a really good post player is to take away the ability to even get the ball in there, and we saw that the other night against Augustana, and so I think, you're going to see a similar effort defensively from the Titans today.
We'll take a timeout. When we come back, lineups, anthem, and more on IWSports.com.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12-Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12-Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Back at Shirk Center, final few minutes of pregame before the second-ranked Titans take on the North Central Cardinals. Matt Sossler alongside Brittany Carper. Coach, we talked a lot about the Titans coming off of a really good win against Augustana. Not the same for North Central, a Milliken team that is in the rebuilding process, losing their top 3 scorers from last year. Cardinals go down to Decatur, and they don't play their best. How do you rebound from a tough loss like that?
Yeah, I think probably just getting back, to what got them to their wins this year. They just didn't, they were out of sorts. I watched that game, the other night. And so I think, again, just important. They're taking care of the basketball, getting good, efficient looks on the offensive end. And then, defensively really trying to shore up. I think, the other night they gave up, I want to say 80 points to a Milliken team that, like you said, has struggled this year. So probably an emphasis really defensively for them.
North Central sits at 2-2 in the CCIW. Wins against Elmhurst 83-63. A win also against Augustana 72-60. They fell to Carroll in Naperville 85-58, and most recently 80-69 down in Decatur against Milliken. The Titans a perfect record of 14-0 and 5-0 in the CCIW. And so, based on the wins and losses for North Central, the jury is still out on them because they've beaten teams that they should have beat, and they've lost to teams that they shouldn't have lost to.
Yeah, so it is. That's a tough call, but in their 2 losses, they've given up 85 and 80. In their wins, 63 and 60. So that's kind of the telltale sign right there. Is when they're locked in defensively, the game's a little bit easier for them. So definitely something they want to look to do tonight.
Let's now send it down courtside to PA announcer Ben Alcine for the pregame ceremonies.
Fans, we'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate Illinois Wesleyan head coach Maya Smith on her recent induction into the Southern Illinois University Edwardsville Alumni Hall of Fame. Smith, who is a 2-sport athlete for the Cougars, was formally inducted into that elite group last night. Maya appeared in 94 basketball games and currently ranks 36th all-time in scoring with 880 points. Smith also is 6th on the career steals list with 221 and 7th in assists at 308. She made 190 appearances on the softball diamond for the Cougars and recorded 158 career hits, ranking 30th all time. Her 55 stolen bases without ever being caught are tied for 11th most in program history, and her 103 run score ranked 19th all time. Congratulations on a tremendous honor, Coach Smith. Good afternoon and welcome to Illinois Wesleyan University Shirk Center in Denny Bridges Court for our CCIW contest featuring the visiting North Central College Cardinals and your hosts, the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. North Central enters the contest 6-7 on the season and 2-2 in conference play. The Cardinals are coached by Maggie McCluskey-Bax in her 7th season. Illinois Wesleyan University is 14-0 on the season, 5-0 in the CCIW. Coaching the Titans in her 27th season, a 10-time conference champion with a record of 511 wins and 207 losses, Maya Smith. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, the IW band to play the national anthem. And now let's meet our starters. First for the North Central Cardinals. 5'5" and a senior from Downers Grove, number 3, Jocelyn Simmons-Doxey. 5'8" and a junior from Kimberly, Wisconsin, 5, Grace Kiefer. 5'9" and a sophomore from Bolingbrook, number 15, Jocelyn Trotter. 6 even and a sophomore from Peoria, 20, Biz Daly. And a 5'9" graduate student from Bartlett, 23, Megan McClure. And now for the Titans. 5'8" and a senior from Lombard, number 5, Lauren Huber. 6 even and a senior from Maryville, 20, Katie Knutson. A 5'6" junior from Lincolnshire, 22, Ava Bardick. 5'10" and a senior from Amboy, 23, Mallory Powers. And a 5'10" senior from Geneva, 24, Kate Palmer.
The starting lineups from the Shirk Center. Brittany, your keys to the game.
North Central, win the battle in the paint. That's going to be primary focus for them tonight. See, get Daly the ball, and then find ways to get easy baskets. Against the pressure of the Titans, they have to be able to generate some points at the basket that are easy for them.
And for Illinois Wesleyan to remain perfect.
Keep attacking the offensive glass. The last couple of games, I think they've been over 20, in offensive rebounds, and that's going to be important for them again tonight. And then defense. We know that's kind of their bread and butter, and they lead the conference only allowing 53.4 points a game. So really going to be important from the tip tonight that they're all over them defensively.
Not a shock that it's 2 track and field all-conference selections in the center circle for the opening tap. Lauren Huber and Jocelyn Schroeder. And it's the heptathlon champion winning the tap for Illinois Wesleyan. Mallory Powers from her home leaves it wide. And right from the get-go, we see a second chance opportunity for the Titans.
Yeah, a really good look there off the tip. Powers, just missed, but Knutson tracks it down. And then, nice look Huber had there too.
Trotter at full throttle to Jocelyn Simmons-Doxey, and Daly can't finish her first attempt. Back-to-back second chance opportunities denied by Huber. Third opportunity for the Cardinals.
Yeah, North Central's front court really good, pushing the pace.
Cardinals go 0 for 3 on that trip. Chance for Wesleyan to strike first. Kate Palmer back out, free throw line. Huber, both teams cold to start.
Yeah, good push there, run by Palmer. Kind of got caught under the rim, kicked it. Huber had a really good look.
Down low, and Simmons-Doxey opens the book for North Central. Jocelyn Simmons-Doxey, the senior from Downers Grove, averages just shy of 10 points per game.
And that's really what she likes to do. She can push the ball. She's a great facilitator, but she's great at attacking the basket.
And the Titans continue to be cold on the offensive side.
Yeah, and since that opening possession, North Central's limited them to one shot, which will be key for them.
Daly's pockets picked by Powers. A chance for the Titans to run, but the Cardinals do a good job at getting back.
It's a really good late double there by the Titans, and she was pushed out from the rim, Daly was, and they were able to get that steal there.
The Illinois Wesleyan slowing it down, not really their style, but at this point it's about getting a quality look like they do there.
Yeah, really easy pick and roll from the left wing there. Bardick found Knutson on the roll.
Ava Bardick, one of the top assist getters for Illinois Wesleyan this year.
Yeah, really good. It leads the team in assist to turnover ratio, so you like when the ball's in her hands.
Grace Kiefer with the answer. Only shooting 20% this season, but puts the Cardinals ahead by 3.
Yeah, really nice kick there, easy shot. And some pressure from North Central here caused the turnover from the Titans.
That was a major factor over the last couple of days, is handling opposing pressure. That was one of the reasons why the Trinity game went how it did into overtime, and a lot of stress is because Illinois Wesleyan struggled against the pressure from Trinity.
Yeah, sometimes, teams that pressure aren't great with it, and so it'll take them a minute maybe to settle into what North Central's throwing at them here.
Trotter has her first 2 of the day, and the Cardinals with an early 5-point advantage. And Huber dribbles off her foot. And let's see how long Maya Smith lets this go. She usually calls a timeout when the wheels start to fall off the bus.
Yeah, North Central there in a 2-2-1, typically easier to break if we can get the ball into the middle there, but, Huber just off her foot.
And Huber's also the type of player that can turn a bad situation quickly into a positive.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice turnover, steal there, and scored the basket.
Action on the floor, tie up, it stays with the Cardinals.
Again, their made basket, Titans were able to get into their run and jump, and Palmer tracked her down from the backside to force the tie-up.
Saw a lot of it on Wednesday, a lot of action on the floor, and that's typically what happens when you have an accelerated pace of the game.
Yeah, that's what you're going to see. It's going to be whichever team can kind of handle the pace initially, and back and forth here at the beginning.
Turnover forced by Bardick. Titans with a chance to tie with 3. Bardick, give and go. Huber, got it.
Yeah, that's a money basket there from Lauren Huber. She loves that spot on the floor. Really good pass from Ava Bardick.
And the run and jump almost working to perfection, and now it does. Titans have all the floor they want, and they claim the lead.
Yeah, that's the second time there. Simmons Doxey has tried to go behind her back, and the Titans are just too good tracking the ball down there and force the turnover.
Powers' first bucket on the day, the Amboy native. Approaching the 1,000 mark. It's going to take a couple quality games to do so. And a good effort by Huber forcing the ball ajar. Out of bounds, stays with White.
Yeah, Knutson really challenged that 3 and able to clear the boards there. Huber tried to push it up to Bardick, right idea. North Central was just there in the passing lane.
Titans with an opportunity to grow. Bardick gets all the lane. However, caught in no man's land between reverse and going up straight.
Yeah, it looks like she just lost the ball there. It was great, coming off the Texas action there. She had a really good look at the rim, and I know she'll want that one back, and I'm sure next possession we'll see her with the opportunity.
Sawyer White checks in, and if you thought the pace was accelerated then, just wait until now.
Yeah, and she just brings them that added spark.
Foul called on Bardick, her first against Emily Sanchez. The 5'10 freshman from Palos Park.
Yeah, Sanchez tried to split the trap there. Sawyer White was just a little late and, picked up the foul. So be key here, North Central in the half court. Can they generate, some offense here through Daly at the basket? She hasn't really had a look since that first possession.
Ava Bardick checks out. Sarah Bali checks in. So Coach Smith going with more of a defensive set on this end of the court.
Yeah, I like that look. I think, again, probably generating, a little spark here defensively for them since they're a little stagnant offensively.
Daly along the baseline, forced to an uncomfortable spot, and it pays off.
Yeah, really good defense there by Knutson. Challenged her, made her take a really tough shot.
Huber, the straightaway, way short, hits the line.
Yeah, not an awful shot there from Huber. I thought she maybe had a one more to Bali, but, again, you're going to live with the shot that Huber takes.
Huber shooting just 28%, but again, that's not with a large quantity.
Exactly. And, she was open, so.
Titans riding a 6-0 run over the last 2 minutes. Sarah Bali tagged with the foul on Sanchez. Second foul that Sanchez has drawn within the last couple of possessions.
North Central's really settled in here, offensively, handled the pressure a little bit there after that little 2-minute stretch where they were a little shaky.
North Central took a 7-2 advantage. Illinois Wesleyan has scored the last 6. 3-ball, Banks not open today. That one from Kate Earn.
Good push here by the Titans.
That's the matchup the Titans want. Knutson can't close the deal. Mallory powers, and it hits the baseline. However, hit off a Kiefer last, so it stays on this end.
And that's a key for the Titans today. Crash offensive glass. Powers was all over it right there. A little tangle up, but stays with the Titans to give them another possession here.
Laura Malum into the game. One-on-one for the second time. Knutson with the up and under, throws it away. Mallory Powers should touch this up. Actually lets it roll out of bounds. And Brittany, that's an interesting decision as we head into the media timeout. We'll keep it here to explain it more on the difference in inbound angle, depending on if Mallory Powers touches the basketball or not.
Yeah, if she inbounds it, they get the ball, down in the backcourt here, allows them to set up the full court press. And she chose not to. The ball goes out of bounds now. North Central gets it underneath, so they'll have an opportunity for, a possession in the front court, which, favors them, obviously not having to go against the pressure.
Yeah, the possession's dead once it crosses half court, and again, it's just the angle in which it occurs. Taking a look at some leading scorers, Lauren Huber with 4, Katie Knutson and Mallory Powers, each with 2. Grace Kiefer with her triple leads the Cardinals. Jocelyn Trotter and Jocelyn Simmons-Doxy, each with a deuce. Rebounds, North Central 7, Illinois Wesleyan 6. Turnovers fairly even, 4 for the Cardinals, already 3 for Illinois Wesleyan. They had just 12 on Wednesday.
Yeah, the North Central pressure has gotten to them a little bit. Kind of some unforced errors there. Knutson was trying to make a move and just, miscommunication with Powers on top there. But, they're getting really good looks, the Titans are, so I think they're going to be happy with the looks they're generating. They just need them to fall for them. Conversely, North Central has really settled in terms of handling the Titans' pressure.
Titans with a similar group on the floor. White, Palmer, Knutson, Malum, and Mallory Powers. Simmons-Doxy. Hit to Daly and a foul called against Knutson, so we'll run it back.
Yeah, Daly dove to the basket there. It was a 50-50 call. Knutson just a half second late there and, picks up the foul.
Fouls starting to rack up for Illinois Wesleyan, already their 3rd.
And that's something really to note. North Central probably wants that.
With her 2nd basket of the day.
Yeah, really nice inbound set there. Daly just slipped to the basket and let a lob pass to her, and she finished.
Second lead change today. Answer attempt from Knutson, too short.
Yeah, a little soft pressure there from North Central, forced a quick shot from Knutson and just wasn't able to capitalize.
Earn in some trouble. Trotter, 3-ball, wide right. Bally with the board.
Yeah, doesn't shoot a ton of threes, so if you're the Titans, you're happy with that shot selection.
Palmer from the corner, off the toe. Knutson with the strong board and cleans it up.
Really good offensive rebound there by Katie Knutson. Strong putback.
Earn once again in some duress. Simmons-Doxy caught Daly by surprise. It's exactly where they want her.
Yeah, North Central a little helter-skelter on this possession here.
10 to shoot. Kiefer able to get White in the air, but just can't finish it. Like you said, Brittany, chaos from the start.
Yeah, and Daly was forced out there, tried to make something happen, and then took, kind of an errant shot there.
Okay, Palmer puts the Titans ahead by 3, matches their largest lead of the afternoon.
Really good job in transition there. Titans, once they've cleared the defensive glass, have been able to really push ahead, and something they're going to keep looking to do.
Simmons-Doxy against a pair of white jerseys, and the fans wanted to travel. Their wishes, the refs command.
Yeah, just a little bit too much there from Simmons-Doxy. Tried to put. little pressure there, and North Central is able to get into the half court here, see if they can get a good shot.
Despite Sanchez falling down, still able to get into a legit set. Sawyer White, oh, nearly almost.
Yeah, almost jumped that passing lane, just a little late.
Lunge shot from Simmons Doxey off the top of the backboard. Rebound, and McClure finishes.
Yeah, awkward bounce there, but Titans get the ball out, and easy two at the other end.
Great transition game from the Titans.
Yeah, and that's something they're going to continue looking to do unless North Central adjusts. They've been able to really get out and run after a missed shot, even on a made.
Certainly should be a point of emphasis at the next stoppage for North Central. The Titans will play this transition game all day long. Simmons Doxey gets the friendly roll.
Yeah, and that's what she does a really good job. She likes to attack the basket, and so you got to kind of cut that screen and keep her in front.
Titans start fresh. Huber one-on-one against McClure. The drive, she'll win that every time.
Yeah, a great face up there from Huber. Easy left-hand finish.
Huber has 6, leading the way for the Titans. Simmons Doxey, a foul called against Sawyer White.
Yeah, just got a little antsy there, trying to make something happen. And, North Central, really good job taking care of the basketball there. And now they're at the free throw line.
They'll shoot for the rest of the quarter. Jocelyn Simmons Doxey, I guess if you're going to put somebody at the line, you put her there. She shoots just 62%.
Yeah, not a bad foul by any means.
Gets the first. First trip to the free throw line today for North Central. And a perfect pair. So back within 3.
Really good cross-court pass there against the 2-2-1.
Malum, under some duress, is able to regain control. Bardick wide open, off the heel. Foul on the rebound against Huber. That sends Sanchez all the way to the other side.
Yeah, and that's the bad part about being in the bonus. You know, if you're the Titan, you're aggressive, trying to get some offensive rebounds there, and, just a little bit too much by Huber, and now they get an opportunity to shoot 2 free throws on the other end.
Illinois Wesleyan 0 for 4 from behind the three-point line.
It's been their Achilles heel the last, 4 or 5 games. So hopefully, once one goes down today, the lid can kind of come off the basket for them.
The freshman from Palos Park shoots 68% as a team. North Central shooting just 70% on the season. So not the best. However, they do play in a very unique arena. So you could argue that going on the road, they might have a tougher time.
Yeah, definitely, but stepped up and knocked those 2 down.
They're a perfect 4 for 4 from the stripe today. Back within 1. Lob pass, Bardick. Pass up the 3, Sarah Bali, way short.
Yeah, not a great offensive possession there from the Titans. It looks a little out of sorts. Need to move the ball a little bit more, create better opportunities for each other.
Do you think it's nerves given the situation in this game? Trying to rush a shot compared to waiting?
Yeah, I think a little bit. It's a tight game. Only up 1. They're not used to that given the other night, the way they played. So I think just settle in, play with each other, not try to do it one-on-one.
Duffy downloaded Daly, this time against Malum, and the Cardinals are back on top.
Yeah, really nice finish here by Daly. Got a good look at the basket and close enough where she could turn with her left.
Shot clock off, a chance for the Titans to potentially hang on to the last shot and go into the quarter break with the advantage. And it looks like they'll do that.
Yeah, great decision by Bardick there. Make sure you're getting the last opportunity here.
8 seconds. Knutson got it.
Really good pass there by Bardick.
Still 2 seconds. Emergency heave from Trotter. Way short, and an excellent possession by the Titans, not rushing it and taking the last score of the quarter. We'll break down that sequence when we come back. Titans ahead by 1 after 1 on IWSports.com.
Berg drives one in the air to center field. This is down for a base hit. The Titans are going to win the ball game. Ethan Berg walks it off, and the Titans storm all the way back with 9 runs in their last 2 innings. They win it tonight 13-12.
Back in Bloomington, Illinois Wesleyan clinging to a 1-point advantage over North Central. Matt Sossler alongside Brittany Carper. And Brittany, a good sequence by the Titans to get the last score from Katie Knutson. However, you could argue that similar to the Elmhurst game last month, that's a quarter that the coaches are going to love watching on film for teach tape.
Yeah, definitely. I think offensively, they just were kind of out of sorts. A lot of shots were tipped or not great looks. And so I think in this, timeout here before the second quarter, just really preaching, taking great shots, moving the basketball, getting North Central out of position. So maybe you can have an opportunity for a better look than the one they, were taking in the first quarter.
And despite the score, both teams shooting extremely well. Illinois Wesleyan shooting 47.6%, North Central at 43.8%. And that shows that the volume might not be there. 16 shots to 21 shots. Titans with the lead in that column.
Yeah, I think, again, both teams kind of settled in, shooting well. It's just, some opportunities missed on both ends.
Bardick can't finish the backdoor from Huber.
Great set at the quarter there. Bardick, just a little strong off the rim, but you're going to take that look if you're the Titans.
Travel called against Sanchez.
Yeah, good late close there by Bardick. Forced the travel, a little indecision there by Sanchez.
You see Coach McCloskey backs telling her team to get further back, get set. Titans have burned them a few times in the quote-unquote transition game.
Right. Even after made baskets, the Titans were doing a great job of running, getting easy looks. So I think you're going to, again, see some of that here in the second quarter.
We also see a little bit slower of a pace from the Titans. Huber down Main Street. Count it. Give it one more.
Yeah, really good take there by Lauren Huber. You saw a little bit more ball movement, a little bit more movement off the ball as well from the Titans, and that's allowing the driving lanes. And that's what I was talking about. I think, again, just the movement creating a little bit more opportunities there for better shots.
Huber has 8 today. Second chance at an old-fashioned three-point try, and this time they get all 3.
Able to set up the pressure here, and Sawyer White back in the game for the Titans as well.
Kiefer able to break the press. Quick passing down to Daly. Way out of home. Wanted a foul. No whistle called in that situation.
Great job of pushing her out away from the rim, and, either way, just, unforced error there from the Cardinals.
Gives the Titans a chance to balloon their lead to what could be the largest with a 3. Palmer long 2. Can't fall.
Good little shot there off the pick and, off the screen. Just didn't go for him.
Double leads Duffy wide open. Can't make the Titans pay for the miscommunication.
Opportunity here for the Titans to run.
And Duffy, if you're going to leave her open, it is from that spot. She's just a 25% three-point shooter.
Nice move by Knutson there. Just didn't finish.
Trotter mismatch for Daly against Huber. And a foul called. See, they tag it on. If it's on Huber, that's her first. If it's on Bardick, it's her second. So Maya Smith will gladly take that trade.
Yeah, tough guard there for Huber. She got caught behind. I think Knutson's typically matched up with her there, but she's just giving up a little bit of size, and nice job by the Cardinals to get it inside to Daly.
Knutson checks out. Daly, the Peoria native, shoots 70% from the stripe. North Central a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line today.
Capitalizing on the opportunities they're getting.
They make nearly 14 per game, and that's the difference between a win and a loss. Turned over by Huber. From the free throw line, Simmons-Doxey can't finish, and a breath of fresh air for Illinois Wesleyan.
Yeah, unforced turnover there, and lucky they got away with that.
What's one way to say I'm sorry? A basket on the other end.
Yeah, really great run by Huber. Good look inside and easy too.
Cross court, Sanchez.
Bardick really applying good pressure there.
Melts some clock. Daly against White. Her pocket stuffed out of bounds. It stays on this end.
Titans doing a really good job of making it difficult on Daly once she catches. I think if you're Titans, probably want that double just a hair sooner because you're kind of getting caught in that in-between.
It's actually Palmer on the backside, stripping the ball away from Daly. Travel called against Daly. You can see Coach Arisme, he wanted that one.
Yeah, and that's the second time she's been forced out away from the rim and traveled. So great job by the Titans pushing her out, making it more difficult for her.
Palmer draws two, splits it. Now the Titans reset. Reverse layup from Huber, too much on it.
Yeah, Daly probably affected that shot a little bit, but if you're the Titans, you're settling in the half court and getting, better shot opportunities.
Simmons-Doxey, the jab step on Bali, but Bali stays tall. Baseline drive, reverse layup, goes.
Yeah, she's really good at attacking the basket, and so if you're the Titans, you want to really try to keep her in front there.
8 points for the Morton College transfer. Palmer wide open. Take that shot anytime it goes.
Yeah, great look there from Huber to Palmer. Some confusion on the North Central side.
The first made three for Illinois Wesleyan today. Puts them ahead back again by 5. It's a media timeout, and Brittany will see if that 1-3 causes the rest to fall for Wesleyan.
Yeah, and that was a great opportunity there for them to move the ball, wide open look. And so, once that one falls, hopefully a few more do for the Titans. But they're getting really good looks with their ball movement. I think this quarter you're seeing a little bit more movement off the ball as well, which is creating better looks for them on the offensive end.
Lauren Huber leads the way for Illinois Wesleyan with 11. Katie Knudsen in third with 6. Kate Palmer with that triple now has 7 for North Central. Jocelyn Simmons-Doxey with 8. Biz Daly with 6, 2 of 7 from the floor, and that's a percentage the Titans will take.
Definitely. They've done a really great job of forcing Biz Daly away from the basket and making it difficult for her to get good looks. And so, again, 6.5 minutes here in the second quarter, it's going to continue to be the point of emphasis for them to keep pushing her away from the basket.
In terms of fouls, Mallory Powers has 2, so we'll see if we see her at all for the remainder of this second quarter. For North Central, Trotter with 1, McClure with 1. So not a ton to worry about on their end. However, for Mallory Powers, it's hard to pick out a star player against a given opponent, but if you were to base it off of last year, it would be Mallory Powers. She averaged in double figures, put up over 20 in one of the games against the Cardinals. And the fact that, assuming if everything goes as we think it would, they're without her for the rest of the half.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of a wait and see if you're Coach Smith. And, again, if you're in control of the game, you probably let her sit there until the third quarter.
Cardinals able to break the press for now. Skip pass, finds Trotter, gets it.
I don't know if that was the intended target there, but it ended up in Trotter's hand, and a nice basket there for the Cardinals out of the break.
Pays off for the Cardinals, back within 1 possession. Malum thought about the 3, passes it off as Mallory Powers takes a knee at the scorer's bench.
Titans are more methodical here in the second quarter, see what kind of look they can create.
Bali too strong on the 3.
Decent look off the pop action of the Texans, just didn't fall, but again, good look by the Titans.
Sophia Feeney also heads to the scorer's table. Simmons-Doxey tap by White. Battle for it, Earn gets it back. Teardrop, can't go, rebounded by Malum.
Sawyer White tried to dribble out of that steal instead of, catching it, but again, nice job getting her hands on it.
Bali bails out Bardick, but can't close at the rim. Pass went right through the hands of the Lincolnshire native.
Good recovery there. Bali with a nice drive, just couldn't finish.
Earn for the tie. Off the toe. Palmer gets the rebound.
See what kind of look the Titans create here.
Well, the hockey-style line change at the next stoppage. Katie Knutson and Luigi Lamb also taking a knee at the scorer's bench.
Yeah, I think you're seeing a little fatigue here from the Titans.
Back in the CCIW grind, Wednesday, Saturday. Bardick, a triple way wide right. Not much Sawyer White can do.
Stagnant possession there from the Titans. So, again, I think there was some tired legs, not a lot of movement, kind of a long three there that was missed.
Still leading by 3. Sophia Feeney and Mallory Powers, some of the fresh legs, and we're seeing a bit of an accelerated press from Illinois Wesleyan.
Yeah, really forced them out here. They're not even, initiating their offense till 20 on the shot clock.
Trotter against Malum. Probably the most noteworthy substitution is Knutson is back in to help secure the post. Trotter against Malum.
Tough shot there by Trotter. She missed Daly on the lob pass, but went and got her own basket.
Feeney to Powers. This is more of a defense-oriented lineup for Illinois Wesleyan.
Yeah, I think you're to see some sets here, see what kind of action they can create.
One of their shooters on the floor, Luigi Lamb, defers to Malum off the toe. Daly comes away with the loose rock in a double off Knutson last. It looked like, no, check that. Hit off a Daly last, so it stays on this end.
Yeah, great double there off the rebound. Made it difficult for Daly to get the outlet pass and went off her leg.
Sawyer White checks in for Laura Malum. So now we see a little bit more of a balanced offense to defense.
Yeah, and I think the Titans are struggling a little bit from the outside look to get to the rim here, get some easy basket or get to the free throw line.
Knutson back to White after Knutson had some trouble with the pass. White, long 2, rattles around. Luigi Lamb can't crash the board. Trotter, a 1-on-2, out to Daly, way wide. Forced rush shot for the Peoria native.
Yeah, try to really push the pace there. Didn't have anywhere to go. Daly trailing. And
White can't get the 3. Foul called against Earn.
Really good job there by Katie Knutson crashing the offensive glass.
Offensive rebounds, we haven't seen a ton, even at 4.
Both teams doing a really good job of defensive rebounding, limiting each opportunity to 1, and you're not seeing the second chance points on either side.
Luigi Lamb checks out. Lauren Huber's back in. Powers to White with great possession. Powers with great surveying of her options and waiting for something to come open at the 11th hour.
Yeah, and Sawyer White slipped that screen to the corner there and was wide open. A nice basket.
Titans back ahead by 3. Kiefer can't answer, tapped around. Daly gives the Cardinals another chance. Attempt for the tie, off the toe, out of the hands of McClure.
Yeah, good possession there by the Cardinals, didn't capitalize, and then Titans able to clear it.
Travel called on Knutson on the shot fake.
Right idea there by Knutson, just one too many steps. Daly was there on the closeout, made it a little indecision.
Seen a lot of dead ball turnovers in this first half. There's a live ball turnover. Huber up and closes it. No foul called.
Yeah, really good pressure there, creating the, errant inbound pass.
You got to give credit to North Central on their press break. It's looked solid so far.
Yeah, they've really settled in.
Foul called on the shot attempt from Daly.
Yeah, Titan bench wanted a charge there. She kind of forced her way in there, but, got the benefit of the block call and goes to the free throw line.
Second on Huber, so that's 2 Titans with a pair of fouls with 2.5 minutes until halftime.
Be interesting to see if Huber stays in the game with 2.
There's a difference with Powers and Huber. One more of a guard-type player, the other more of a post-type against Daly. Nobody at the scorer's table for Illinois Wesleyan.
Just need to be smart here the next 2.5 minutes. Doesn't want to pick up a 3rd foul.
She's definitely one with a target on her back. One of the leading scorers for Illinois Wesleyan, top of the line in almost every major category.
Right, and plays so hard, and sometimes offensive, rebounding, you get a foul, and so she's just got to be super smart.
Also with the slower possessions for Illinois Wesleyan, that alleviates some concern in that regard.
Definitely, really trying to generate good looks here.
Knudsen one-on-one against Daly, 5 to shoot. A rare situation for the Titans. Emergency shot from White. Can't finish. Foul call or check. They call a foul. They call out of bounds. An open hand, so out of bounds. Cardinals get the ball.
North Central doing a phenomenal job in the half court, making Titans take difficult shots, really staying in front and limiting them to one chance. So they're really trying to generate some offense here.
Coach Smith not taking any chances. Powers and Huber check out. Laura Malum and Kate Palmer re-enter.
Yeah, and that's the risk you don't want to take that. Each one of them picking up a third foul.
Sanchez is able to corral the lob pass that several white jerseys had their eyes on. Sanchez down to the ground, dribbles back up.
Good defense here by the Titans.
Pocket picked and a foul called against Feeney. Check that, they'll give it to White. That's her second on the backside.
Yeah, it looked like White got her hands on the ball there in a strip, and official didn't see it that way, and so it remained here, but White goes to the bench again with 2, not wanting her to pick up her third as well.
Both teams wildly cold. Illinois Wesleyan, one of their last 9 from deep. North Central, one of their last 6 from the floor. Another foul called. This time it is on Feeney.
Trying to get through that, ball screen there, and just a little bit too aggressive.
For one of the first times this year, foul trouble has entered the storyline for the Titans.
Yeah, and some of that's just being ultra aggressive, trying to make a play.
5-second violation called against the Cardinals.
I think sometimes in close games, as it is right now, you're pressing a little bit, trying to do a little bit more than you're used to.
Palmer with some trouble and a double dribble gives it right back. KP not too thrilled with that.
Yeah, mad at herself, tried to turn around, make the pass, just couldn't corral it there to Knudsen cutting down the lane.
Especially after a hard-earned turnover in the 5-second violation. Hardick taps it free. Simmons-Doxey with nowhere to go, throws it away, but for some reason, North Central has magnets to the basketball as it finds Trotter. A foul called against the Titans on the cross pass.
They've had a couple of those today. They just kind of throw it up and they've magically landed in, to their hands. So, but if you're the Titans, you're happy with the trap there. The ball just didn't bounce your way, but you like the pressure that you created.
5th foul on the Titans, so North Central will shoot for the rest of the half. It's the 2nd foul called against Sophia Feeney. So now it's pick your poison if you're Maya Smith. Who do you want in there?
Yeah, and she puts Huber back in here, obviously, for offensive possession. It'll be interesting to see if she'll sub out here after this possession.
Trotter, split pair.
A little 2-2-1 pressure again here from the Cardinals.
Huber thought about the long pass, still able to break the timeline. Give and go with Malum, and a beautiful executed play from the Titans.
Yeah, really great job of attacking the pressure there. Easy basket.
Lead back to 5 for Illinois Wesleyan. Earn tray ball off the heel. And the Titans with a chance at a last-minute sprint to try and head into the locker room with a comfortable lead. Luigi Lamb in a tussle for the basketball. On the ground, tie-up, arrow favors North Central.
Yeah, quick shot there. The Titans forced a quick shot from North Central, and then Palmer's trying to get it out ahead. Not a great pass up above, and now you're giving them another offensive possession here.
40 seconds until halftime. Keep it here for halftime. Ava Corey and Casey Wismiller will be honored for their Gold Glove Awards last softball season. We'll come up here. We'll have a conversation with the 2 of them, the 2 corner infielders for the Titans. Now the Titans on the hardwood try to finish the 2nd quarter strong, leading by 5. Biz Daly against Malum. We've seen that a lot where she takes that emergency shot outside of the paint and it falls short. Shot clock off. and the Titans pump the brakes.
Yeah, really good defensive possession there by the Titans, and now opportunity here to have the last possession of the half.
Palmer directs traffic out to Bardick with 5. Short mid-range, gets the teardrop, and that is how the half ends. A great momentum boost for Illinois Wesleyan, now leading by 7 in a half that Coach Smith will want to talk about for a while.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of things you can go to the locker room offensively and defensively if you're the Titans, but you're happy with that last basket. You know, maybe some momentum here, like you said, going into the second half, and I think you're going to see a little different team come out of the locker room.
We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, the Gold Glove celebration will break down the first half on IWSports.com.
Fielding percentage at first base, making 272 putouts, 8 assists, and 8 double plays. Casey finished the season with a .982 fielding percentage, recording 40 putouts and 72 assists at third base. The Titans softball team swept the CCIW regular season and tournament titles in 2024, earning the automatic bid to its 20th NCAA Division III softball tournament appearance in program history. Softball concluded its season 31-12 overall and 13-3 in the conference play. Congratulations to Ava and Casey on your historic accomplishment.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And. Here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program, double major, and play a sport, do an internship, and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
Go behind the scenes of Titan Athletics with Titan Table Talk, hosted by Tommy Gilbert. With interviews from coaches as well as student athletes, get to know Titan Athletics like never before. A new episode with new guests is posted every Tuesday at 4 p.m. on YouTube, SoundCloud, WESN, and iwsports.com/podcast. Thank you for listening.
Preserving a Legacy, our halftime segment presented by Will Square Capital, puts a spotlight on the rich history of Illinois Wesleyan basketball and the student athletes that have built the strong tradition of success. Today we take a look back at the career of former Titan great Kristen Schroff. Schroff played in 100 games for the Titans from 1992 to 1996, including her final 2 seasons inside the Shirk Center. A native of Peoria, Illinois, and a graduate of Richwoods High School, she scored 1,415 points, pulled in 726 career rebounds, along with 328 assists and 151 steals. Schroff's name is all over the Titan record books as she holds 13 marks inside the career top 25, along with 10 more single-season laurels. She is the program's all-time leading defensive rebounder with 624 caroms, good for a 6.2 per game, while she is third in field goals made and points. Her scoring average of 14.2 points per game is 7th best all-time, while her 151 steals are 15th. Schroff was a 2-time team captain for the Titans and a 4-time All-CCIW pick. She made history alongside teammate Tracy Butler as the program's first ever 4-time All-CCIW selection. After receiving honorable mention honors as a freshman, she garnered second team status in her sophomore, junior, and senior season. Schroff graduated from Illinois Wesleyan in 1996 after a phenomenal career in which she helped lead IWU to back-to-back 20-win seasons in 1993 and 1994, and 94 and 95. The 20 wins were a program record at the time, and like the Shirk Center, set the tone for Illinois Wesleyan athletics for the next 30 years and beyond. Preserving a Legacy, our halftime segment presented by Will Square Capital here on the Halftime Show. We'll recap the first half when we come back on iwsports.com.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care, from general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
Halftime at the Shirk Center, Illinois Wesleyan with a 36-29 lead over North Central. Matt Soffler alongside Brittany Carper. Brittany, a first half that looked a little sloppy on both sides. Your takeaways?
Yeah, really, not a great flow to the game from either side. I think Wesleyan's, forced to be in play in the half court a little bit more, which if you ask them, they would rather be out and forcing turnovers, getting easy looks in transition. But North Central, after that first couple of minutes, did a really good job of handling the pressure. And, neither team shooting great. I mean, North Central's 1 for 11 from the 3. Wesleyan 1 of 9. I think the big difference that has kept North Central in the game is they're 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Wesleyan's only had 2 opportunities there. So I think at halftime, the focus here is really going to be creating that pressure, getting some turnovers, really getting the looks and getting out and running.
You mentioned the free throw line. Matt, the consequence of 4 Titan rotation players with 2 fouls leading the way for Illinois Wesleyan. Lauren Huber with 15 points. Next closest is Kate Palmer with 7 for North Central. It's been a bit of a balanced effort Jocelyn Simmons-Doxey with 8 points, 2 of them coming from the free throw line. Jocelyn Trotter with 7, same with Biz Daly. And you can say the Titans have kept her in check, but keeping her off the score sheet has allowed others to make an impact.
Yeah, I think both Jocelyn, Simmons-Doxey and Trotter have both gotten opportunities, to excel what they're good at, and that's getting to the basket, finding easy looks in the mid-range, and so got to be a point of emphasis in the second half as well for the Titans. Really keep them in front, force them to shoot contested shots from the outside.
On the glass, North Central is out rebounding Illinois Wesleyan 24-19. On the offensive glass, 5-4. Assists Illinois Wesleyan with 10 compared to 4 for North Central. Points in the paint. We thought this would be an area in which North Central dominated in. It's the exact opposite. Wesleyan with 24, North Central with just 12. Fouls will be an issue for the Titans unless this game becomes extremely unbalanced, considering that North Central has gotten into the penalty in both quarters and on an individual level as well.
Right, going to be huge the third quarter here. Titans, able to play defense without fouling. A couple of them have been on loose balls, just a hair late, trying to get the steal, but you have to like how aggressive and active they're being, but just, you got to rein it in a little bit if you're them and really make sure you're not getting silly fouls, 40, 50 feet away from the basket.
The Titans are perfect in conference play. North Central has played them tough typically in the first game of the 2-game round robin in CCIW play, and we're getting a similar narrative this season as well. We'll take a timeout, second half, when we come back on IWSports.com.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program, double major, and play a sport, do an internship, and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
Berg drives one in the air to center field. This is down for a base hit. The Titans are going to win the ball game. Ethan Berg walks it off, and the Titans storm all the way back with 9 runs in their last 2 innings. They win it tonight, 13-12.
Halftime at the Shirk Center, Illinois Wesleyan women's basketball leading 36-29 over North Central. I'm Matt Sossler alongside 2 Gold Glove winners, Ava Corey, Casey Wismiller, the corner infielders of the Titan softball team. First off, congratulations to both of you. How's it feel to accrue such a prestigious honor and being the first to do it in program history?
Thank you so much. It was really exciting news when we first found out. Couldn't have done it without my teammates, Casey especially, but it was a really awesome honor.
Yeah, thank you again. It was really cool. I didn't really know that it was a thing, really, and I got the call one day and I was like, oh my gosh, but it was really fun. And yeah, I thank my teammates a lot. We couldn't do anything without them either. They put in just as much work as we did, so it's a really cool honor.
And it's rare to have 2 Gold Glovers that are in sync, the corners that work hard together. How did that play in to you guys having so much success?
Our defense, it's all of the quarter drills, so I think that was actually really helpful for us. We worked together as a team.
Yeah, we talk a lot about our bunt-stop defense. We make jokes about it, but it's one of our favorite things, honestly, because it gives us a lot of reps to ourselves. And our infield coach Kimmy, she's one of the best coaches I've had, and she helps us so much. During the game, she's telling me where to sit, where to stand, everything like that, and it just always helps. And yeah.
You have a very exciting season ahead, hosting the national championships, a lot of upgrades to the facility that come along with it, and a season that's looking upward for Titans softball. How do you feel about the campaign that's ahead?
We're so blessed. It's so cool. Everyone who's contributed to the Iowa softball program is so great so far. I can't wait to play on that field another year. It's going to be awesome.
yeah, hopefully we make it far enough to play in the national championship. That's kind of one of our biggest goals this year. And yeah, this program means a lot to me. It's one of the best. I always try to tell everyone that I talk to how grateful I am that we get to be part of this program and play at this facility and all that. So.
Titans ahead at the half over the Cardinals. Brittany joins me for the second half when we come back on IWSports.com. Ava, Casey, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And. Here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program, double major, and play a sport. Do an internship and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
Yeah, switch.
Mic check.
Better. There we go. All right. What? Start of the second half at Shirk Center. Matt Sosler alongside Brittany Carper. Titans leading 36-29. And Brittany, the cleanliness of the game was the narrative of the first half. What do you expect to see in half number 2?
I think cleaning up on both sides. If you're Wesleyan, you really want to push the pace, try to get out and run. North Central, you're pleased with the half-court game. Keep attacking the basket. So we'll see kind of which one wins out here.
Titans start with the basketball. The perimeter has not been kind to both teams. Titans working it early. A lot of cross-court action. White denied by Trotter. Second chance for Wesleyan, and Huber can't close.
Yeah, nice block for North Central. White stuck with it. Cut, nice pass to Bardick cutting down the lane. Huber just missed the bunny, but again, happy with that offensive possession if you're the Titans.
Wouldn't be too happy about that defensive possession. Biz Daly left all alone.
Yeah, right down the middle there. So again, you're Titans, you're not pleased with that.
Followed by a long pass turnover. North Central with a chance to make this a one-score game. McClure blocked down low. Second chance as Daly comes away with the rock.
Yeah, a little pressure there, forced the turnover, and, North Central looking to capitalize here.
Mismatch downstairs. Trotter off the heel. Bardick can't come away with the rebound. Trotter again, and it goes.
Yeah, she's their leading rebounder on the team. Really good offensive rebounder, and that was a point of emphasis from the Titans, so you're not happy there with the start.
Trotter averages 9.3 boards a game. Already has 6 at the start of the second half.
Yeah, very impressive, from a 5'9" guard.
High jump conference champion as Palmer takes the lid off the basket for the Titans.
Really good set there. A nice curl from Palmer and gets the easy bucket at the basket.
A much needed field goal for Wesleyan as North Central started to gain some momentum out of the gate.
Yeah, and there's the quickness of the Titans. Bardick gets her hands on the pass intended for Daly.
Powers back to Bardick. Trey, too much. Palmer, 2 hands, and gets fouled on the rebound.
You're happy with that look from the Titans there. Push the ball up, Bardick wide open. Again, giving themselves an opportunity on the offensive glass, which we didn't see a ton of in the first half. So nice job there by the Titans.
And given the foul situation for Illinois Wesleyan, would you expect faster subs for Maya Smith?
I think it's just dependent, probably game flow, what she sees on the court that she likes. So, that's when you're going to want back if you're the Titans.
Especially considering that's the second on Huber.
Yeah, 92 feet away from the basket, going the other way. You're not going to be happy with that one. Some good pressure here.
Daly with the finish.
Yeah, Simmons-Doxy just took that into her own hands and left Daly wide open. Nobody ever stopped her. She gave a nice pass to Daly, finish at the rim.
Bit of a sluggish start for Wesleyan at the start of the third quarter. Brittany, what's your solution?
I think just attention to detail here. Daly's been left wide open twice. She's a leading scorer for the Cardinals. So if you're the Titans, you're certainly not happy with the defensive, intensity and the attention to detail to start the second half. And then they've had some opportunities offensively. You just have to take care of the ball and capitalize on those. But again, it goes back to you just can't have that kind of mental lapse on the defensive end.
North Central has outscored the Titans 6-2. As we see Katie Gonzalez head down to the table. I'm guessing this is about Lauren Huber's foul situation. I heard Ben Alcine, the PA announcer, say it was her third. We have 2 up here. The official has 2 on the stat sheet as well. So I'm guessing they're going to talk to clear that up because that is a big decision that has to be right.
Absolutely, and I think there was some confusion. I think thought she had 2 in the first half, so I'm not sure what the actual verdict here, but will be big for the Titans. Hopefully it was just her second.
You see Katie make her way up the stairs. We'll have a verdict within the next few seconds. It's certainly a major decision. Not really a decision, but correction or retraction.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're the Titans, you're really hoping it's the second, but,